What is going on, guys? I'm the White Guy. Today we are going to be picking up with part 11 of the MX2 career series, and I just want to, first thing we're going to do here is based on other videos' votes. We have the credits to pick up a new bike, and we're going to be picking up the Husqvarna TC250 today. We'll just go ahead and buy that, and let's see what interesting shots we get of the bike here. Okay, that looks kind of neat. The graphics in this game are pretty good. Yep, that looks neat. There's a nice rear shock there, and there we go. There's our new bike. So we don't have credits to get to customizing that, but maybe after a race here we may or may not have credits to do that. So if we go single player, career, and can I switch up the bike to the 125, please, and thank you, if it works that way. Yeah, that's our KX 125. We're on the Twin Air racing team, of course, so we've got the Twin Air bike. We kind of made it a little orange to match it, all nice and stuff. So let's go to the next race, and bike selection, we'll go to that. And I also switched up the gear. We've got some JT gear. I saw somebody made a comment, and I was like, oh, with JT you can go we can get like America theme with the gear going on. So we did that. We switched it up. We're going to Spain? I want to say that's Spain, maybe because I think that's Spanish on the sign and it looks like a Spanish flag. I hope this is Spain. Alright, so I apologize there. I think we're going to end up mashing this recording straight into where we are in the race right now, because I was playing around with some settings in OBS to see what would work, and we're pushing the limits of what my computer's happy to do right now. And apparently I overloaded OBS and it started dropping a ton of frames, so as soon as the race started, but right before we cut into this clip, the race was probably looking a little bit jumpy. Which probably cut part of the race out because it was looking super not okay, and OBS was generally not happy with me. So we had to turn some of the settings down a bit to make it a little bit happier, which I don't honestly know how noticeable that's going to be after YouTube gets through processing it and takes it down to their own bit rates. But that aside, hopefully we're doing good now, and hopefully this video looks okay, because up to part 10 of this series, if you remember, I mentioned this in other videos, I kind of recorded a lot of these at once to try and get them up, and then I noticed that I had a couple settings in the wrong spot when I did that, so the videos looked kind of grainy, and I'm trying to fix that now. Hopefully this video looks better. Let me know if it does, and if it still looks a little bit wonky, I might be able to try and eke out if I work some black magic to cool off the processor a little bit more. I might be able to overclock it a couple extra megahertz and then get some better, make it work better. But if this looks okay, let me know. If it doesn't look okay, let me know. I watched some of them. If you're on mobile, they all seem to look fine on a screen that small. But if you have a large desktop screen, you blow it up full screen, that's where I noticed it does look a little grainy. So that was my understanding of the situation. As long as, I think most people watch this on mobile, so I'm willing to bet you're probably not, most people probably aren't going to really notice a huge difference or care that much, I don't think, because on a mobile the screen's a lot smaller, so you don't really notice it as much as when you're on a desktop. And if you blow it up full screen on a big screen, then you can see that there's problems. But the other issue with that in general is that YouTube does not really like fast motion videos like this, or even GoPro clips, because but I can notice, like, if you just take your GoPro, watch a clip straight off my GoPro, it looks fantastic. If I just upload that raw file, change nothing, just to upload the file straight off the GoPro, it's stupidly high bit rate. YouTube will process it down, and there's lots of fast motion. It starts to look grainy and blurry, and there's nothing you can really do about that, because the way YouTube processes files, it compresses them, and when you try and compress a file with lots of fast motion, you get lots of digital artifacting, and it looks grainy and just doesn't look that great when you try and compress it down to something people can actually stream. Which is why it's you're often not going to see the highest of high quality videos on, like, helmet cams, for example. It'll get a little bit grainy because there's lots of fast motion that YouTube doesn't really like. Which is kind of the thing with racing games like this, is there's lots of fast motion that doesn't necessarily like, but doing the best I can. We're going to try and make a pass on Benedict Parnold here. And I did mention I kind of forgot to turn the AI up because I was in the beginning of this video. Hopefully I don't clip that out. But based on votes from previous videos, we bought the Husqvarna TC250 two-stroke to use in the MX1 class. And that'll just to use in like general online racing or something. If you guys want to see me do an MX1 or just regular MXGP on the full-size bikes career series, let me know. And I will definitely for sure do that if you guys are interested. But based on these videos they're doing better than they originally were now. It seems like things are picking up, but just kind of it's gonna. Let me know if you even want me to finish this MX2 career mode, because I think I said in the other videos that let me know if you actually are interested, or in the descriptions I said because I have up to episode 10, but this is now episode 11 being recorded. If you guys want to see this career series finish off, let me know. And if you want to see me do the 450 or 252 stroke series on full-size bikes, that'd be also helpful. Or if you just want to see me just stop that and just only do multiplayer racing, or whatever you guys want to see from MXGP3. If you want to see me try and break the physics and do some other like 360 spins and freestyle tricks, let me know about that too. I'm kind of open to anything. Whatever you guys want to see. If there's anything specific you want me to try and do in MXGP3 before it comes out for consoles, let me know. Or if you want to see like, if you want me to do like an actual official review of it, let me know about that too. Because I think, personally, if people have watched my videos, I think you kind of figured out my review of MXGP3 based on what I've said in other videos, or if it's worth having a separate video completely for it. I don't know. It depends what people want to do here. We might make one anyway. But let's just cut down through there. This is good. I also did switch up the physics time. I'm using the Pro Physics now, because originally I thought you had to use a manual transmission with Pro Physics, but then somebody in the comments pointed it out to me that you don't. It just disconnects the front and rear brake, which is, I don't know. My noticing of that has just been you kind of more or less just hit the rear brake and turn. That doesn't really seem to change much. But that's a solid first place finish. I will think, based on that, we beat him by 6 seconds, so we'll give them a 10-second head start going into the second race here. Assuming there is a second race. Hey, Spain! Yes, I called that flag out right in the beginning of the video where it was probably all choppy. But I think we're going to give the AI a 10-second head start here, I want to say. We'll see how that goes for us. That seems like a fair thing to do, because we should, yeah, that should make it interesting. So we'll go to the track, and then we'll wait here for 10 seconds. And this is the JT gear, by the way, I was talking about earlier in the video that I may or may not have cut out. We switched to more of an America theme with the gear here because, well, we can, and I'm going to. That's 6. Hurlings just went down on his own. First place drops the ball, and that is a 10-second head start. Here we go. Let the hunting begin. See if we can chase them all down here. See how this goes. I think we'll be able to catch them fairly easily. But to get out of last place, I think it's going to be pretty quick here. These tracks are really neat too. Oh, we did that again. That's misleading section right there. I don't have enough time to learn the tracks because I'm not bothered in qualifying. But these are very interesting looking tracks. They did a good job making this. Some people are complaining about it, but I bought the game for $23 on cdkeys.com, and for $23 I think it's a really great game. I personally would not pay $50 for this, but for $23 I couldn't go wrong. I just personally still wouldn't pay $50, and we're already caught up to last place after not even a lap here. So we're just rolling down there, keep that low with the scrub, and this is on the 250, by the way, 254 stroke. Keep all these little scrubs going, keep it lower, and charge into them, make 2 passes. And we're set up for the inside, we'll be able to keep those being a thing. Nice. And then I need to figure out what iPone does too, because I'm not even sure. I've seen those iPone boats are all over the place in MXGP games. I just still don't understand what they do. As we jump off the track trying to take a shortcut, and we'll take another shortcut there, and we'll cut in on Petrov. No, you're getting past, buddy. Get to the back of the line. And Benedict Parnold here, and he's got a red. I don't know if that means we're supposed to take him out or just finish ahead of him. I still don't understand what the red name thing is, but that's a solid pass right there, and we've made up half the positions already by the end of the first lap. And we'll push him wide. Thank you. It's my spot. You're going to get shoved into what looks like a Coca-Cola board. And I think this is the misleading jump I've sent off the track every time so far. So we'll cut in a lot steeper this time. There we go. We'll do a wheelie to pass him. Oh, no. Your line's getting shut off, buddy. And we get taken down. Oh, no! We actually might struggle to make up this 10-second deficit now, I think. So we have to try pretty hard now. Just take the inside line everywhere seems to be the good strategy for passing the AI, because that's the one unfortunate thing with this game, is that as far as fast lines go, it seems like almost every track is a one-line track where you just have to take everything inside, and the outside's just never going to work out to be faster for you in this. But it's, anyway, we'll just keep the throttle on here. I don't even know if scrubbing actually does anything. It seems like it keeps it lower, but I honestly can't tell if it's any faster. Oh! Yes, that was a very aggressive takeout right there. Solid hit. We're back up into 10th. And let's make the pass for 9th. Why don't we? If we just shove him wide. Yep, get out of the way there, buddy. Thank you. and grab that inside rut there. Shoot right up the gap here. Land on top of Max and sights. No, he's trying to push us wide. And we're going to use those Fiat Chrysler boards so we can make some more passes. Oh, no. Getting all spun around here. Thanks, Dunlop boards, for saving our life. And just, come on. Square up the pass. Make it happen. Just hook that rut very well there. Oh, we hooked the rut way too hard there, but it seems like we're still not going to get reset for it, which is nice. But you can really... Those ruts do a ton in this game. It just seems like tough blocks. On a lot of these tracks, there ends up being lots of tough blocks just sitting in the middle of the track for reasons I don't understand. And we're going to be able to square up 2 more passes here. Oh, brakes. Cut in. Almost sent it too far. Oh no, it tried to push him off the bike and it did not like, oh boy, yeah, we're not going back. The 10-second lead adjustment may have been a little bit too ambitious for this based on the last race went so well. I thought I'd be able to do it, but apparently not. Let's just kind of cut in right there, and yeah, we'll just slide past Ivo, I'm willing to bet. In this corner, yep, we're making up points. We're making up the point deficit here. We just need to try and at least have a decent position overall. We're going to be able to make 1 more pass by the end of this stretch. Ooze might be pushing it. There's still 45 seconds left in the lap, though. There's time. Not enough to come back to win it, I'd be willing to bet, but there is enough time left to try and at least make 1 or 2 more passes to salvage the overall point totals a little bit. Oh no, we hit the tough block, but he's getting pushed out of the rut. And push him wide up the hill. There we go. Up to 7th. Can we snail down 6th? Oh, we hit the fence. Oh boy, we might actually have to, this might be a struggle. Oh, he's got the inside line, but no, we make the pass for 6th. Oh, there's 4th place right there. Are we going to get him? Oh boy. Will we get the, oh, last minute pass. No, I think we're going to get locked into 6th, unfortunately. Hopefully that was kind of a, hopefully that's a more exciting finish right there. I thought that was kind of a good push for the finish. Where'd we end up on the overall? Oh, so close. How are we overall doing? 3rd place. We're ahead of Benedict Arnold, though, and that's all that matters. So that's, we should get some credits for this. We're still winning the series here. There's a nice 1,800 credits. We'll confirm that, and now we'll go ahead. We can try and customize that Husky 250 we bought at the beginning of the video. If you go to Customize, Bike, MXGP, 252-stroke, and the Husqvarna 250. If you guys have any suggestions for what you want me to do with this, let me know. We can, the first thing we're going to do is the exhaust, because it seems like that makes the biggest difference. And, of course, we're going to throw the FMF on there, because you have to have FMF, because FMF makes all the horsepower difference. And as far as graphics go, I don't even... That's kind of plain. Is that supposed to be an American flag? I think that's supposed to be an American flag. And I would just feel un-American not going with the Patriot kit on that, so that's a must. Triple clamps. Is there anything else on here? What's the other most expensive thing to buy? Suspension. That's going to make a big difference, but we're not going to be able to afford that, are we? 2,500. No. Can we afford rims? 700. Yes, we can just barely afford a set of rims here. I don't even know what color we want the rims to be yet, though, so we'll set up everything else. I think we want to go with, I think the rims are going to be red. Do they have, like, full red set? Yeah, there we go. Go bright red. And the spokes, I guess, they're somewhere. No, handguards. I don't know. If you guys have any suggestions for what you want me to do with this bike, let me know in the comments. Can't really change out the bar pad. Can I even afford to change out handlebars at this point? No, I can't. But that's where we are for now. If you guys have any suggestions for what you want me to put on the bike, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Hope to catch you guys in another one. See you later.